I had a double rest day. I went to Valencia and met my parents because they happened to be there. This is me and my dad on a little cycle. We cycled out of the town and towards Albufeira and did a lovely bit of gravel. He had never tried gravel cycling before, so it was a bit of crack. I ended up spending a lot of time on a bike over the weekend because it was just a really handy way of getting around the town, even on the city bikes and stuff. Found this random jazz slash, I don't know, symphony. And then I took a city bike down to the aquarium and saw some jellyfish, saw some dolphins. It was cool. I think I definitely needed the double rest day, as I felt quite stiff even while warming up here at this block. It's actually quite a cool boulder. I only came here to warm up, but I ended up getting very involved in the 7A to the left. Um, but there's just some really nice edges on it, and I kind of top out that warms your brain up a bit. My brain isn't warm at the moment. I'm sorry. This one is just sort of a traverse of the same line, to be honest, and then you top out in the same spot. Um, this next climb though became a bit of an epic. This is my flash attempt, and I fucking botched it. Obviously, it's called Guancho Perfecto, and it's a bit of a banger. I kind of got sucked into it. Oh, by the way, I've been doing this thing where I give myself a flash attempt, and then no matter what, I have to do the top after the flash. So that's what I did, and it's been working really well. Anyway, all the beta videos use a toe hook for the duration of the first few moves, but I kind of found if I switch to this heel, it works really well, and then you get a closer heel. And I unfortunately botched that attempt. I was getting actually quite frustrated on this climb. I just couldn't seem to place the heel that well, and then when I did, I would botch it at the top. And anyway, eventually it all came together, and I really like the sequence of this climb. I think I probably spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours on it, just banging my head off it, and I was kind of too deep to stop trying. All of these hills are really slopey. It's obviously quite hard to describe slopers unless you're there. So I ended up having to like make very specific tick marks to suit my fingers, and got there in the end. And then this is the moment I was glad that I practiced the top. Now, I botched the top before because my hand kind of gets stuck in the crack. But this time it did not happen, and I was good. Being tall helps for the first few moves, but the middle section, oh my god, it makes it so much harder. And I personally, it felt like 7A plus to me, and I flipped it off there. This climb came recommended to me by a fellow patroon, and I really like it, but my god, is it scary. It's called Grasshopper. It's 7B plus. Obviously, I've never climbed 7B, so I just kind of wanted to try it. Now, the crimps are all like, and I'm going to sound like I'm exaggerating here, they're all like 2 to 3 millimeters, but because it's it's very slabby, they are enough to use, and you just kind of smear your feet and pray. The beta is you get 2 really bad crimps above where my left hand is now. Well, my left hand is one of them, and then there's another one to the right that I never actually reached. And like a grasshopper, you jump to the top. It's a dino. Now it's a bucket at the top, but I never actually got there in the end, and it's quite high. Obviously, the camera doesn't do it justice. This one I just tried on my way back to the car, but I really didn't like it. Apparently, it's a bit of a classic, but for some reason, my right foot just got really sore on this hold, and then it was really polished. Like all of the holds were really polished, and yeah, that ended the day. I didn't like that. So it's the next day. I'm just breaking in these new shoes again on some easy warm-ups. But my main objective today is that I wanted to go and look at Zarzamora again. I tried it on the first day of the trip and was surprised to get all of the moves. So I kind of wanted to go back while I was fresh. I'm soon to discover that I wasn't fresh, and I should have taken a rest day before doing this. It's cool though, because I decided instead, okay, I'm not doing it from the bottom to the top, so let's just practice as many moves as I can. And I ended up linking the whole thing twice, except for the top, which is an important an important asterisk, I would say. Here's me trying a different top beta, because The one that I use in the end is just it's a bit high risk, and I think especially from the bottom, it's not going to go, especially not this trip, which is a bit disappointing. I'm not giving up. It's just I think realistically, you can see how desperate it is even in isolation. I just don't think I'm strong enough for this boulder. As to be expected, it is a grade higher than my max in the past. So before I left, I said, "Fuck it, I'll just give it one topless Hail Mary try." But yeah, just more or less of the same. I'm just not powerful enough, and that's okay. So I'll come back to it another trip. Yeah, rest day tomorrow. Looks like it's going to rain, so I'll see you next time.